welcome to a broadcast produced by Friends of Terry Virgil. I'm your producer, Terry Virgil, and your host of this program. And today's title is Why Do You Want to End Sex Crimes? That's a pretty good question to ask. This morning, there was a news article that came across to me, and it talked about a girl that's 18 years old and wanted to remove her bra, and she did. The only problem is she was wearing one of these sweaters that you can have certain body parts that belong to her breast stick out. And she got upset got kind of mad because she was taken out of school, way I understand, because she was not properly dressed, and demanded the fact that she was properly dressed. I went a little bit deeper here, and I did a little extra research here. And I happen to remember an event that happened in 1968 on September 7th for a bra burning ordeal and protest against the Miss America beauty pageant that happened in Atlantic City. I would say this to those women that don't want to wear bras. That's your option, but be prepared for one thing. To have sex crimes brought to those that men that wish to desire to really think and desire you as nothing but a sex object. Okay, let's get on to even a little bit more on this. If that 18-year-old woman got upset because because men and boys and everybody else could peek at her nipples that are on her breast, and she was upset at the fact that people were looking at that. And if you're going to wear a knitted outfit and go without a bra, she should have had enough common sense to put in another shirt underneath that knitted, I'm going to say top or sweater or whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure exactly what it was. Well, don't get upset over that, because that's your fault if you get raped. That's your fault, ladies, if you do those things. If you are decently dressed, cover up your upper body parts and your lower body parts so that men cannot see, or the mystery is there, where they got some imagination. Or, let's put it this way. Don't display what you do not want people to see. Believe it or not, I absolutely do not like seeing girls running around with their cleavage sticking out and showing. Especially if you're 14, 15, or 16, 17, 18 years old. You have no reason to have that type of exposure of skin. Ladies, when you display it, you're going to get hurt. And believe me, if you don't like wearing a bra, and believe it or not, ladies, a bra is a good thing for you to wear, but if you don't like to wear a bra, then you should have clothing that does not reveal your breast or any part of your breast, period. And especially you should not have knitted outfit on whereby your nipples can be exposed. And this isn't the only source that I saw it, and I saw it in a couple other sources too. And it was talked about women not wearing bras on a certain television program. I just happened to had enough, heard a little bit and had enough, turned it off. Because I do not care to hear about women wanting to expose themselves. And especially liberal feminist. That's mainly who you are. You are the evil of women. You have no desire to be a female. Matter of fact, you'd rather not be a woman. The way I understand feminist. And believe me, ladies, I've dealt with your type that are feminists since feminism was brought forward in the 1960s. So I've been dealing with it for this many years, for at least a good 50 years. Now, I've made the statement that I don't care to see a woman's breast sticking out. I do not care to see a woman's nipples sticking through clothing. I do not even care for to see your cleavage. Put something decent on and wear it. Cover up. You don't need to have someone ogling you, and you don't like to be ogled or looking at you, and you don't like people to stare at you in those areas, then don't do it. Don't complain and say, well, I have the right to wear what I want to wear. You know what? I would take you to the woodshed, cut down a hickory limb, and really show you exactly the way you should be treated with that. You are a shame of your own bodies. You should be ashamed of them by exposing them to public. You don't like men touching you. You don't like rape. You don't like sex crimes. Well, fix the way you look. There's no reason for you to look like a tramp, a whore, a hooker, a slut. I do not care if you wear a bra and have your cleavage showing through your tank or to the top that you're wearing. You're still a hooker, slut, or a whore of a female. You are provoking a natural curiosity in the males. And if you happen to be a lesbian, you're probably provoking sexual crimes there too. Look, ladies, we know that every woman is born with breasts. Each and every one of you are. It doesn't matter if you are a small cup, a big cup, or an enormous cup. It doesn't matter. You are born that way, and that's the way you're going to have to work around it. And I understand, and I've heard some women say a bra does constrict you and stuff like that. Why do you buy a bra that's too tight that would restrict you? Why not buy a bra that's comfortable? They do make them, I hope. I wouldn't know. But they do. Or get a hold of the manufacturer and tell them to make a bra that's comfortable for you. That's just plain simple. And I'm going to say this much too. Women that don't wear a bra and just wear a t-shirt on, some of you ladies look pathetic. You look like hookers, sluts, and whores. And a lot of times you look like your breast size are all the way down to your knees. You need to absolutely look at how you look. You look like tramps, you look like hobos, you look like sluts, and you look like whores. I do not care to see women. I'm not interested in your breast or your nipples sticking out or anything like that. That does not appeal to me as a man. May sound a little odd to you ladies, but it never has. I was never interested in your upper half of your body or your chest area. I was never really interested in your lower half either. Your nice hair is what I am interested in, and your eyes. Those two areas give you the best glory of all. Give yourself the glory. Give yourself good eyes. Good eyes are great to see on a woman. Long hair to see on a woman is nice to see too. Matter of fact, those that shave their hair to look like a man, shame on you. But let's get back to the breast. So you're an 18-year-old girl and you want to display what you got on top so that you could get raped, so that you could get ogled, and so that boys can make all kinds of stupid slurs about your bodies. And let's put it this way. You're the ones that caused the problem, and you don't like it. Well, you got one option. You got two choices. To do something such as cover up or do nothing. And just sit there and take it like a human being. Yes, you very feminist liberals hate that idea to cover up. Well, you liberal feminists, put a bra on. Put one on that's comfortable. Put one on that looks good. That will make you look at least like a woman should. So what? Then your breasts don't bounce all over the place. I hate to see women that have their breasts bouncing all over the place. It looks pathetic and it looks stupid. Like I said, I don't know anything about a bra except for it's meant to help support your breast. Why not just get one that does it? Why not just get one that just restricts the movement to a point where you're not wiggling all over the place, bouncing all over the place? Then, and quit trying to be a man. That's your problem. You want to look like a male. Well, guess what, ladies? You were not born that way for a reason. Like I said, what's the best beautiful point on a woman? Her eyes and her long hair. It looks, and it gives you the glory. Yes, God even says the long hair gives you the glory. And I don't know if he said anything about eyes, but yes, your eyes do. I like a woman's eyes when I look them right in the eyes. I don't care about how big her breasts are. I don't care if she's wearing a bra that pinches her off. I don't care about that stuff. The thing of it is, your eyes and long hair. This woman, probably 18-year-old girl, probably had short hair. Maybe, I don't know. She might have had long hair. But when you got your nipples sticking out of your sweater, and it's not a natural. Let's put it this way: when they're sticking out, they're sticking out. And ladies, don't complain about men looking at your bare nipples. Or whatever they're really called. But when you have, let's say, for example, a B cup, be proud of a B cup, wear a B cup that will not restrict and just cover you naturally. That's it. If it's supposed to be a lift and separate, and that's the best way to have your breast, then lift it and separate. And cover it up and cover up the nipples. There's nothing more disgusting than seeing a woman running around and having her breast stick out of her blouse or dress. Let's put it this way, ladies. Your breasts are designed for one purpose and one purpose only. And it's not to be sticking out to have men ogle. Matter of fact, you're supposed to develop milk to feed your children. That's it. Yes, it does give some men the sexual desire to see bigger breasted women. Women that are probably, I don't know, 36